Records, baby. Yeah. Bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Short Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits made by a winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel, I done been to Cozy Kitchen, I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. We the worst records.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Every day. Tight.
Church. Last time in 2025, I wore a tight shirt. Last time. Won't be the last time you see it. Last time, party people. Man, it's not Friday. I know we say we made it through a long week, but people, we have made it through 2025. We're almost there. So it's not Friday, but damn, I gotta dance. I gotta dance, baby. It's been a long year. Everybody's been through what they've been through. Everybody's had their struggles. Everybody has had their ups and their downs. But today we will down. Everything we've gone through as a community together. I would like to thank you for supporting all year long. It would be cliche, but it's not. It's the actuality that bigger and better things are coming. We've gone through everything. We've cried, we laughed, we've been mean to each other, we've made each other giggle, we've tickled each other. So now it's time for me to get sexy.
If you see me and you trying to see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
and Dr. Aaron Smith, who joined the show this year. He's always been a part of the show. Well, been a part of the show from the beginning of time. Dr. Aaron Smith has been an incredible addition to Michael Sean and the takeovers. He's been there since the foundation. But here in YouTube world, YouTube land, Dr. Aaron Smith joins us. And Doc, you've made quite an impact, homie. Can you hear us? Can I hear you? Let me see.
Hey, check. Good morning.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've made quite the impact here, Dr. Smith, and I would like to thank you for this year's work.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you for grinding out and broadcasting from cars and going to upgrade and broadcasting from telephones and being traveling down south and still having the gangster in you to make sure you got in that car after a 60-hour drive. Okay, it wasn't 60 hours, but who cares? It sounds really good when you say it. Went out there and in any type of weather, from the heat to the snow to the rain to the whatever, before court, after court, mediation. You did it all from renewing and starting your life again and sharing with us leaving the professor job at a university and starting again and auditioning for shows and giving us insight and giving us Fearless Fridays. I would like to thank you, Aaron. I would like to thank you, Fearless, for everything you've done. Thank you very much. Hi. I guess good mornings. Let's get to these good mornings.
Good morning.
I ain't got a lot. I had a comedy show last night. Shout out to the family. I wish I would have got the official last name of the family. They're an amazing family. And I don't have the official last name, but I'm going to look at it. It might be in my text messages. I did a holiday birthday party for them. I haven't done private parties in a long time. An amazing gathering last night. So thank y'all for showing so much love. And I appreciate the laughter. I appreciate y'all allowing me to do what I wanted to do. And y'all said, go get it. And that was dope. So I had a good time last night. How was your night last night, Doc?
Oh, no, everything was chill. Yeah.
Everything was chill.
Laying low.
I hate doing it, but maybe we'll do the resolutions. Maybe if y'all got some resolutions. I don't really do resolutions. I'm just, but it's a good starting point. It's good. It's a good starting point.
I'm joining a gym. I'm gonna do that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna do. I've been looking at, but especially with the weather, like with this weather, I'm like, you know what? If I had a membership now, I'd be there. Everything's closed. It's cold out. I said, no, now's a good time. And then in the summer, I know they got some of them. I see the one a Lifetime. They got a pool. And I know at one point back in the day, the kids used to go there sometimes, like when they weren't doing camp and all that. So I said, you know what? People don't age out of swimming. So I know if I get a year-long membership, they benefit from that, at least in the summertime with the pool and all that.
Now, we have a Lifetime around here. That is a whole community. The only reason I didn't join it was the price at the time, and it was like, am I going to use it because I wasn't here all the time? But they got a lot going on in Lifetime. There's a lot to do in that gym. It's pricey.
No, I might need that. Yeah, like the classes and I like saunas. So if they have like individual saunas, I'm big on that. That's healthy.
Yeah, the Planet Fitness is basically. I mean, it's nice. Planet Fitness is nice. Nowhere near Lifetime. Nowhere, but it's cool. LA Fitness I like LA Fitness because I get to do the basketball drills in the morning time when I was going in the morning time just to get the cardio up. I really didn't. I played a little bit. I really didn't play, but the basketball drills always got me. So that's dope. A lot of people are gonna say that their resolution is going to the gym. They will tell you that the gym will be at its highest peak of capacity
for New Year
in January. They say it's the highest peak of capacity for gyms throughout America. And obviously it's because you feel like it's a new start.
Yeah. People tell them that. Or at least they might have a deal. So if I can get in on that
and they will have
the resolution discount, I'll take it. I'll go in there right with them and be like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, so the deals are there. I'm sure you're not the only one. So we'll get to y'all resolutions and all that good stuff. I'll play along. You know, because I've been saying all year the takeover's about to happen with the show in 2026. So that's sort of a resolution. Let's John, Happy New Year, Mama. How are you? How you doing? Asha Boo, good morning. Blessings, beautiful people. Happy New Year's Eve. What would you like to do differently in the new year? We're gonna find out what you're gonna do. Or is it something you're gonna leave in 2025? Maybe there'll be something you're gonna leave. Shelly with the cute profile pic. What up there, mama? How you doing? Good morning, happy new year. Good morning. Everybody out here saying good morning to each other. I love it. Asha, good. I need it to be a better year. Got you, girl. Got you. Absolutely, LaShawn. KT, what's going on, KT? I followed you, KT. I thought I already followed you, but I followed you last night. Or yeah, well, it was early this morning because I was up late. Legs, good morning. Happy New Year, everybody. Legs is in this bitch. KT saying what's up to everybody. Ultra saying what's up to everybody. Legs, best wishes and happy and healthy new year to all. Well, thank you, Legs. Thank you, Legs. Thank you. We appreciate that. Miss Parker, what's going on? Happy New Year there, mama. How's everything going? Son, good morning. KT, she's celebrating. Oh, and then I'll find out what y'all doing. To tell me if I need to get on here. Happy Whimsical Wednesday, everybody. Kim from Kim, was that you that sent me a Cash App? Thank you if that was you. I appreciate you. A New Year's Eve Cash App. All right, thank you. I heard the Bing. I checked that Bing. That's a special Bing. I checked that Bing when I hit it. Today's my favorite holiday. Oh, today's your favorite holiday. Well, God bless. Happy New Year's Eve. Kim from Harlem. To be the absolute greatest. Michael Sean J. Black, Dr. A. I guess it's two. Oh, to the absolute greatest. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Miss Parker. The love is so amazing that you show. It's so amazing. Sometimes it chokes me up, and I really don't know how to accept the compliment. Sometimes I got to work on that in 2025. Diana, what up? Good morning. Get to everybody. Good morning. And hey, Nikki White Chocolate, what you doing, New Year's Eve? What is everybody staying in the crib? Is playing the tape? Nikki, I have no urge to go out on New Year's Eve. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not partaking in alcohol. I don't know. Been busy at work. All I do is all I don't have a doctor's note. Okay, been busy at work. All I don't have is a doctor's note. I'm trying to read into that. You excuse Taj? All right. So I guess she's in and out. I guess she's working. All right. Hey, Doc, Nick, Kim from Harlem. Miss Parker, they wanted us to work New Year's Eve last 2 weeks. Miss Parker, they wanted us to work. What does TZE mean?
Probably the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they wanted us to work the last 2 weeks. Shake my head. I'm surprised I'm not working today. Truth be told. Good morning, everybody. TP was good. Happy humping New Year's Eve. Have an amazing New Year. Right back at you. Good morning, blessed New Year's Eve. That's facts. You've been a mobile participant and influence to this show this year. Many continued blessings for your dedication. Absolutely. Well, Fearless Fridays. It will happen Friday. So don't forget Fearless Fridays goes down. I'm trying to make it 8:30. Also, my New Year starts on 22, 24, 26. That's my accident day. Oh, wow. The day that God saved my life. I've been pondering what I want to do differently. All right, well, Nikki, we glad you're here, mama. We glad God saved you too.
Right? Glad you're here.
Yeah, for real. And you know how much we appreciate you, girl. If you don't, I'm gonna say it again. We appreciate you. I'm about to join the gym and get to 150. I want to be healthy. Well, go ahead. Tosh, make that happen. Make that. Consistency is everything. Went to Rob Stapleton last Tuesday shows. Salsa con Fuego last night. Melly Mel was there and performed En Capone. Okay, so it was a nice night. I've never been to Salsa con Fuego. Never been there. In the BX. Never been there. I gotta make it out there. I guess you had a good time. What up, Mike? Super, good morning, big dog. We got a lot to do this year. DJ Super in the building. My New Year's resolution is to lose 40 pounds. Okay, Kim said 40. Get the Ozempic. Shoot it up, mama. Shoot it up.
Get the Ozempic.
I know it's expensive. Come on. Go. Okay. Well, y'all lucky. When I was 200 pounds, Y'all lucky there was no Ozempic. I'm over here walking 2 miles a day and not eating no bread. I'm over here not eating after 7. I'm drinking gallons of water every morning. I'm walking. I wasn't working at the time. I was walking in the morning, walking at night. Then the walk turned into a jog, and then the jog turned into longer miles of jogging and everything like that. But hey, I ain't gonna knock you. If you want to do it the healthy way, that is the healthy way. But if you want to shoot it up, if you got the hookup, if you got a plug somewhere, because I know they're expensive now. Happy New Year's. Let's all get to 2026 safe and sound. Billy J, you are absolutely right, TB. This is why I started the gym in October, because I know starting January is gonna. Let me tell you, the gym is gonna be a madhouse for the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Turn up.
Like when I was going to
the gym is the spot.
The gym is the spot. The gym is the spot. I'm gonna let you know right now. Single people, I don't care what nobody says. I don't like when people try to holler at me. Just shut up. The gym is a spot if you single. If you ain't care about there being a lot of people, you wouldn't coordinate your outfit. Cats be coordinate. I don't really coordinate. I just throw some stuff on. But there are people coordinating the outfit. We only have limited spots other than social media where you can see strangers, people you don't know.
Yeah.
The gym is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be inappropriate with it. Just be polite. Have some manners. If you see somebody doesn't want to continue the conversation, move it the fuck on. Take a hint. If somebody removes their ear, one of their headphones like this, it takes the earbud out, answers the question, and while you're talking, they look like they're like waiting for you to be done so they can put the earbud back in. They're waiting to put it back in.
Okay, thank you.
But and be like, oh, thank you, and let the earbud go. They might be in the middle of a set. Now you can tell the difference. There's some people you can tell.
Oh yeah, you should be able to tell the difference. You should be.
If they take both their earbuds out. And they
rest
literally
them,
rest them. Yeah, they rest them on their shoulders. They might be they might be into the talk.
You got 10 seconds. You got an extra 10 seconds.
If somebody's by the weights and got the weights and they put the weights down, they put the weights down. And they you want chit chat. All right, let's get to chit chatting. Somebody turns the treadmill off. So off. They don't just slow it down. They turn it off. That's a good cue.
Might be time to get a matcha or something. Take a break.
Yeah. It's time to go get a drink.
I'm gonna go over there and get something.
See, I can tell you, bougie, because you said the matcha. Ain't no matcha in Planet Fitness.
The kids say that now. The kids got me. They say we don't do Nike Techs anymore. They do quarter zips and matcha.
They do quarter zips. I didn't. You know how many quarter zips I've had in my life, and I never knew that they were called quarter zips.
I never called it that either.
I just had a bunch of them. But the matcha, yeah. If he or she turns the treadmill off, that could be the stair. Well, I guess the stair climber. You should nobody wants to talk on that. So, but take the hints. Take the hints. Be kind. Be bold, but be kind. Understand. If you feel they're not feeling it, keep it moving. And if
you might want to make sure they're over 35 with that as well, because under a certain age, talking to people is considered weird. I don't mean to start trouble, but I gotta be honest. I know there's some guy that's like 34. If I look at us like, nigga, I ain't going up to nobody saying nothing. Do you see what they say to people who go up to people and talk to them? No. Ew, I was buying my food, and this guy's walking to me talking about something like, "Did you take the train?" I was like, "Ew, weirdo." I've heard a million scenarios in the past few years where I'm like, that's how people talk. And when they meet people, it used to call sparking conversation, like starting up.
Conversation.
They would find something to talk about. But nowadays, people be like, I did not, like, what made you come up to me? Like, I've heard people run through scenarios that are so mundane and be so offended, so threatened, and feel like it was so inappropriate and weird that, like many men, like the whole red pill incel phenomena, people say, I won't say women, but I don't approach people. And there's a whole generation of young men in particular that are like, I'm not approaching anybody because there's no right way to just walk up to anybody and start talking. And I thought they were exaggerating, but then I started hearing younger people talking. I was on a college campus, and I've heard many times somebody say, ew, that's so weird. Like, why would you? And I'd be like, and I missed it. I missed the weird part. And he'd be like, he just asked me, did I ever go downtown? And I was like, you're on the train. Like, that's.
You're traveling. He's trying to make a conversation that we both can relate to.
I heard people confirm it. I heard people around and be like, yeah, right? Ew. And I'm like, and I was like, mental note to self. When you're out, don't say nothing to nobody, especially if you're older than them, because I'm older. So if somebody your age is a weirdo for talking to you, I'm at risk for saying hello. I go to somebody 30 and say, how you doing? It's like, ew.
Dude, let me tell you what this job has done. First of all, I'm around 20-year-olds. And just to stay on that topic, I say, because they'll agree, but they don't, because these 20-year-olds seem to be social. So absolutely nothing's an absolute, but what you're saying is correct. And they'll say something like that. And I'm like, you know what's weird about y'all is that y'all think sparking small talk, which is just small talk, is weird. But y'all will go on social media and follow a stranger that you don't know and go to their page every fucking day. And then eventually start putting emojis up and then go in their DM.
Weird.
That's weird that you're following somebody every day, seeing what they're doing so you can build information.
But before you say hello.
Before you say hello, you are stalking what they do.
I'm about to say, that's what it is. That's stalking.
Every day.
But that's acceptable. But walking up to somebody and starting a conversation.
Saying, hey, how you doing?
Creepy.
Like, and you know what makes me weird? What in their terms is that this job has made me very social. It's weird, Doc. It's weird because I talk to people all day now. I find myself talking to people because I'm there 9 hours a day. So I'll find myself starting conversations now in the weirdest places. I said this when I used to go to New York for Jonesy's show. I was on an elevator with somebody and I started a conversation. So out my character.
No, yeah.
And at first the person was kind of thrown off, but then the person started talking, and I was like, "What are we doing? Like we're isolating ourselves. We're putting ourselves in this solitary confinement for no reason. We're doing it ourselves.
You in a whole box, and you still not acknowledging somebody's in there with you. Looking straight. But that's not weird. That part's not weird. To get in the elevator and stare at the doors as they close and not look to the side or to back is not weird. Now it's different if you're there and it's a sister in there, or female, because I understand some people work with safety. But it'll be 3 men in the elevator and they'll all be like staring straight. And that's the moment where I'll be like, and then we all just start laughing. Like what are we, like you said, what are we doing? Like
what are we doing?
You don't see me. You don't see me. I'm just okay. I'll do it too.
And now I'm the type to be like, so y'all gonna act like we ain't see the game last night? Y'all gonna act like we ain't all frustrated what happened last night? Like y'all don't think the NFL was rigged?
Be like, the bill scared us a little bit last night. Everybody started
laughing. The bill scared. Y'all gonna think Josh Allen missing an open wide receiver for a 2-point ain't a little weird? It just ain't a little weird.
We wasn't doing no more 20-point comebacks now. We ain't doing that again. We just got over the first one. We just
no. But it goes back to the point. What is wrong with us? Like not only
my thing is what's the right way to do it. I've asked people that. Yes. I've said that, and I haven't really got a good answer. But like you said, the answer is really you log on to their site, you like some of their posts, you slide into their DMs, like that is the right way. The right way is not, oh, excuse me, I just like Martin Lawrence in You So Crazy.
Yeah.
I was across the room and bam, beauty hit me. Excuse me, I can't, I talk to the friends. I just want to talk to you, let you know, you're very beautiful and my number. Like you can't that today. That whole skit that he did when he just walked up to the girl, excuse me, with her friends and talked to her, I was across, bam, beauty hit me. That is creepy and weird. You cannot just walk up on somebody in the middle of them talking to their friends and talk about how beautiful they are and try to give them your number. Like,
and I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all made it weird. I'm gonna give you my philosophy on why y'all made it weird. Y'all made it weird, and I never do this because I don't kill. The generation here, we all have something to do with this generation.
Yeah.
But y'all made it weird because it's easier to say it's weird than take the chance to start a conversation with a stranger. It's easier. It's easier on the ego. It's easier on the insecurity.
That rejection in the 90s was just par for the course.
It was just par for the course.
It can be like, no, you got it like slow motion, like the whole club sees you. Just ask somebody to dance. Just walking up, ask somebody to dance. Everybody sees you. Everybody saw you walk across the room. Everybody saw you lean her ear so you can hear.
They know.
And when you do that about face and walk back to your spot alone, hey. That's the only way to get a yes. You gotta get some no's.
I've had people shoot me down and say my name because they knew me and be like, Mike, don't even start.
Oh.
I've had directly to my face, Mike, don't. I'm like, I'll be like this. If all you can do is laugh it off.
What's she gonna do?
I'm like, you right. Thanks for letting me know. You right.
Wow, you know me. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, that was you. Oh, I know you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That was your friend. Okay.
Wait, y'all made it convenient because you don't want to take the chance to meet somebody.
Yeah. The
That's
vulnerability.
why when I went to Laurel Acres and I was doing my walks, it was so refreshing because people were literally high and talking and doing shit. I was like, I can't wait for the weather to break so that I can go back to walking and just talking to fucking strangers. I don't know these people. I have one dude who he saw me doing the steps. I was running up and down the steps and everything like that. And these steps that go up a hill. And it's tough, but it's not really that tough as long as you keep consistent at it. Before I knew it, this dude was talking to me, found out that he's a young dude in super shape, had hip surgery, and said he was in the military for a few years. Out the military, he said I had got a few injuries, not wartime injuries, but injuries that actually he had got him as an athlete, and it affected him more. And guess what? Every time I went, he'd be there, say what's up. It wasn't no long conversation. It was just like a 5-minute conversation on our workouts and stuff like that. But guess what? You weren't in isolation. We're supposed to talk to each other, y'all.
Yeah.
Supposed to have conversation. That's why I love when the community gets together. We talk. Not only on here, but when we see each other in person, we talk. It's not weird to say hello. I don't know how y'all do it.
Well, you see people at the dinners with their phones staring straight down. I've seen teenagers at events where they all come in all dressed up and don't even make eye contact, and they'll be talking to each other in their own group, in their own friend group on the device. So they won't even be talking to their own friends they came with. They'll be standing there texting each other about the people across the room. So for those people, it is weird for somebody to just walk up and start talking because they're not even talking to each other. So what are you doing talking to us? You're not even part of our group. And we don't even have conversations like that.
And not only, and what we've done, I'll say we've created our own, like I said, isolation, and we've created our own censorship. We censor each other more than the government actually censors us. Like we literally do to ourselves what governments have schemed and planned on and done to countries.
Oh yeah.
We
don't stand up, don't stand out.
We have made it that ain't no alert. There's no alert. There's no boo, boo, boo. No, it's us. Oh, you can't say that. I can't believe he said that. What the fuck?
The comment section. The
comment section is treacherous.
The comment section culture. That's what it is. The comment section culture.
Like we're doing it to ourselves.
It used to be crabs in a barrel. Now it's just comments.
Now it's just comments. Not the crabs in a barrel. Now it's crabs in the comments. Can't wait to tell you the wrong words you use. Can't wait to say you can't say that anymore. When did y'all have this meeting? When did y'all have this meeting and agree? When was this?
When they got anonymity. Once they became anonymous, they were like, "Oh, no, nobody's gonna know it's me."
Nobody.
Let me tell you how I really feel.
It's you. Nobody knows it's you. The fuck out of here, God. We all talk. The government doing. We doing it to ourselves first. Let me hit.
Would be facts on facts on facts on top of facts.
And I want to tell you, young men, something. And I'm not the first person who said this. I'm not the first comedian who said this. I'm not the first person on that said this. Y'all just don't understand the euphoria when you talk to a woman and you didn't know her and you talk to her and you spark a conversation and y'all exchange phone numbers. Y'all just don't know. even if that relationship don't go nowhere,
Relationship. It don't matter if you never call him. You got the
if
number.
you got the number, the euphoria that you have, like, I did that.
Oh, even better when you remember it. When you remember it.
When you
You
remember,
say you ain't got no pen. I got it. Just tell me, and I got it.
just tell me.
And you actually remember and call, and she'd be like, "Oh, I thought you wasn't going." You be saying to yourself all the way home, "A 97325."
Let me tell you something. Y'all don't even know the type of. You don't even know how good you can make a woman feel when you get her number on the line of a club. You're in the line, and this is what I used to get in lines. And you're in the line, and like Doc said, you don't have a pen, and she tells you the number, and you remember it, right?
You
And then
repeat
y'all
it
go.
yourself till you get a pen.
Yeah, then y'all go in the club, y'all in the club. Then somehow or another you walk by her, and it's been like an hour and a half, and you whisper to her phone number just to let her know, I remember that.
I got it.
I got it.
I got it. I got it.
And they look at you like, oh, you remember?
He's serious.
You
In
see,
the middle of this club with all okay.
all right. I said, I got the number. The joy of just meeting a new person, y'all. Just meeting a new person.
We used to make anthems about it, you know, Tevin Campbell and all that. Yeah, like,
Can we talk?
and Jodeci would talk about getting ready to talk, but he's like getting my thoughts together for the very
What?
next day, and they get scared
buildup.
again.
The
And they get scared again.
buildup.
I forget what to say. The eyes and hair, you know. Oh man, yeah, that's what it's about.
Y'all act like men were
Drew
being
Hill.
vulnerable.
Remember Drew Hill Beauty walks by me every day. Every day he was every day he walks by me every stole his heart, and he still couldn't figure out how to get that conversation going. He had to figure it out.
Dudes were showing you their vulnerability in the songs about getting their thoughts together. There was pressure. When I get around you, I feel something. There's something that throws
And
my
I'm gonna say
thoughts
something
off.
one day. One day I'm gonna say something. One day.
And one day I'm gonna say something. One day, some people made songs about never being able to say something. They regretted it not saying, not being able to, not having the whole thing, doing everything, selling
Just
drugs
like
to make
a
money.
baby, I could not try to come closer, but could not walk. Yeah, you're right. It regrets. He said I dreamed of it every night. Yeah, you're right. It haunts you. It haunts your conscience. You better say something.
And
say
so
something.
what? And so what? He wasn't thinking about a girl when he was singing it. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
We're not Tevin.
We love Tevin. We don't care.
Because he also said, I'm ready. You know, he got himself together. He said, I'm ready. He came back when I'm ready. You know, at first he was having trouble with the Can We Talk, but when I'm ready came out, I'm ready to love you forever. He ready for a commitment, not just he went from a conversation, and then he was ready for commitment. You know,
all the way ready for the commitment.
Oh,
all the way. Shit.
No, you're right. That was a different type of high to, like you said, to see somebody across the room or something and get up the nerve to approach them, figure out something witty to say once I'm in, once she grin, I'm in, game begins, remembering a number, and then actually calling, and then she remembers you and you have a good conversation.
Then having to spark the conversation and keep it moving, trying to see if there was a little chemistry between y'all. You get a little giggle, and then like the third or fourth phone call, now y'all got common ground. Now y'all know, and then y'all building, then y'all get to see each other. Man, listen, y'all don't know what you're missing. You don't know.
And your mom picked up the other line because back in the day, all the phones was connected, and your mom be like, "Mike, you still on this phone? Get off this phone, Mike." And he'd be like, and he got played off. Oh, that's mom be tripping.
Mom be tripping.
You gotta be cool. You're like 13. You gotta try to act cool like you really run something in the house. My mom's like, "Yeah, I told you off this damn phone." I'd be like, "All right.
I'm good. All right, ma. But and then it got deeper. Then when y'all talked a lot on the phone, your mom would interrupt the phone call and say, and when she'd be like, I told you to get up this phone, and she'd be like, who's this? Teresa you talking to? And she'd be like, yeah, it's Teresa. Like, hey girl, how you doing? You been okay, young lady? You been? And now your mom got a connection. That was the build. That was the builds. They knew him. When they knew him. They knew when they called for you in the house and your mom answered the phone, and then your girlfriend or potential girlfriend started talking to your mom for like 15 minutes before.
Yeah, I let him know. He at the park, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I don't know what y'all missing. And it's still happening. Don't let it fool you. I see. Y'all, I see it happening. I hear these
Maybe
young
low key
people.
blocking too, though, because I realize that when people in that position, they have people that they like, and they'll let the people who they don't like or don't know that they're not the main person. Because my mom or my sister, they be good for this one right here.
Oh,
Be
don't
like,
do that.
wait, who's this calling? Okay, Sarah. Okay. Meanwhile, Sarah been calling for about 3 weeks.
How you
But
spell
Sarah's
that?
Sarah's not the one they like. Yeah, but
That's
the one
not
they
the one they
like,
like.
like you said, Mike's at the park. Oh yeah. Oh, did you marry? I'll tell you, call. That's the vibe you get when they like you. When they don't like you, oh, they can't remember your name. You
They
call
start
every
asking.
day.
They start asking you to spell Sarah with 2 R's. Does that end with an H? Do you have an H
Same
in that?
spelling it was yesterday. Same spelling. I call. This is the 4th time I called and talked to you. You keep taking my name down. Like,
Or when they call, you can tell once again if they like the girl you're talking to or not. If they like the girl, when they say you're not home, they will give him details. He at the basketball court. He at the basketball court. He'll be back in about in like 45 minutes because he's normally home around 7 o'clock after he played basketball.
You can go meet him down there. He probably still there if you go now. If you want to go now, he'll probably be there for another hour.
Probably there right now. When they don't like the girl, they be like this. I don't think he ever coming back.
Do Mike still live here?
Did he move out? They might
call
move
drop
out.
mysteriously. The call just hang up.
Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Y'all don't know what y'all
like
missing.
The call drop. They said landline. You hung up on me.
Let me get Kim from Harlem. Me and Hubby got a 3-party comedy date going on Monday. We went to y'all went to the Room 52. That was me. Last night we went to Salsa con Fuego, and tonight bringing the new year in at the Spot Comedy in Harlem. That's dope. I'm glad you're rocking. Fearless Friday 2026. Yeah, I don't know what he has in store, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Somebody said they lost 40 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Somebody said 17 pounds. RIP to the mayor of The Wire. I don't know. Maybe he did. I guess I want to leave. Tasha, I want to leave fake ass people in 2025, but I think it's already did. Laugh Out Loud got like 3 people in my circle. Yeah, you got 3 people in your circle. As long as they, you comfortable. As long, so I guess he must have passed away. Miss Parker. Good morning, Ashley Newman. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Little Nicky White Chocolate, aka Lil Reggie. I'm staying in. I'll be on if you get on, Mike. I'm gonna see what I'm doing. I think I'm just gonna be in the house, so I might jump on here and we can chit chat a little bit and say Happy New Year. Taj, congrats. I would love to lose that much weight if I go with. I would lose that much weight if I go without these chocolate chips. Chocolate chips are tough. Sugar stuff, y'all. Sugar stuff. I'm home. I never go off New Year's Eve. I'm bringing it with the family. I used to be out every New Year's Eve for years, but I was always hosting something. Fearless Fridays and Kim did that. Shirley grateful. You'll still hear Nick. Yeah, we're all grateful you still hear Nick. I'm grateful every last one of y'all are here. I will probably be in the house watching the concert at the Parkway with LL. Oh, so LL is performing tonight.
Remember last time he didn't come out because of the strike, so because
of the strike.
Which is a good move. I'm saying politically, it's good for them to bring him back. You want to bring full circle moments and live performances. Generational. LL's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Rick says, Rick, thank you for doing our propaganda work right here. Y'all need to do better in 2026. Hitting that like button on folks' videos. 15 folks in here and 4 likes. 50. Damn shame. Hey, he right. There's 20 folks. Everybody like the video. Everybody like what you're seeing right now.
And share like Edward said.
Share it. Yeah, Nikki. No, holla. No, holla at me at the gym. I need a free gym session. All right, holla at you. All right, good. All right, we'll get to these. I don't know what's going on with Jay Black. Jay Black should be here for the last show. I'm gonna text Jay Black. Fuck that. The last show.
Call him live on in.
Yeah, he's not gonna answer that. He's not gonna answer. Jay Black. Let me get Jay Black. Where you at, dog? End of the year. Where you at? You gotta be here for the end of the year. What I got? Whoa. All right, we'll have some fun. This gentleman, I always forget his name. He has something to say about Dr. Umar. I'm gonna tell you the irony about this. I'm gonna tell you the irony. This is a generic. This is a generic. No up to date. No brand. This is a generic concept that he observation.
Blackness when you you don't surrender your blackness when you marry a white person. His philosophy is so reductive, he doesn't even make room for what if you're dating a non-black person who's also from a marginalized community? Are mixed race black people okay? Or no, is there a certain percentage that it's the racial absolutism that makes the Dr. Umar character so funny? Who you marry is not a referendum on how you feel about your race. And to suggest it is comical. The character has created a catchphrase for all this.
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
This is about snow bunnies. They describe a snow bunny crisis, which is hysterical, as if this is the greatest problem in Black America. The snow bunny crisis.
The snow bunny crisis speaks to... Oh, man.
We have a snow bunny crisis in Dr. Umar. You don't surrender your blackness when you marry a white person.
All right, so we'll go there. And can it be said that he said it's not a referendum on how you feel about your race? And I agree, it doesn't have to be. But can it be? It can be,
sure,
right?
In some cases, yeah, I'm sure. In some cases, people look at people and be like, "You look like you date white girls." Oh, you do. Like, you got that vibe, and yeah.
If wouldn't y'all think something like if somebody dates somebody who has beliefs that go directly against?
Well, beliefs is different because he's trying to say like just strictly on identity.
But if the
but that's Teray's woman.
Oh,
she's not white. She's not white. But I'm just saying, because I'm sure there's some people watching that were wondering. So a lot of times when people take these so-called stances, they just defending they bed. They And honestly, shout out to Dr. Umar, because
who actually posted that? Dr. Umar actually posted that. That's the irony. He posted.
He's the one that said somebody confirmed he got because he's a bunny hopper.
Yeah, the clip that I played just now.
I saw that on it. But Dr. Umar has been asked this many times about mixed people and whose parents and he's made room for that. It hasn't been absolute. He has said things like, if you're 1%, one drop black, and if your parents black, if you identify as black, he's given all the criteria, and it's not like, oh, if you're dating a non-black person, then no, he hasn't said that. So to misdiagnose, his theory like that, and then try to critique it in terms of absolutism is just flawed research as a reporter. Like, you should have watched a couple more clips or asked somebody, how does Dr. Umar feel about people who are not black but not white? Because he's discussed that many times, and people that present as black, and how they identify. Like, but not good, not a good take.
But I also believe that I've known people who told me that they won't date their race, simply because the experience they had with their parent, with a father, and the men in their family.
Oh yes, I'm sure that play. I'm glad people are that aware, because most people do stuff like that and have no idea why. So that shows some self-awareness. I'm not saying it's positive, but I'm saying the self-awareness is positive, because a lot of people, childhood trauma, parental relationships dictate a lot of what careers they choose, who they choose to date, what they eat, where they live, and they have no idea how intimately connected they are to their rearing, and those experiences. So somebody to outwardly admit that and acknowledge that and understand that that's why, I think that shows an evolved person in that regard. But it doesn't make it good. Doesn't make it good at all.
And listen, people, I don't care, because if the right person rolled up on me right now and there was a connection, I don't know if they could deal with what I do on this show. I don't know if they could deal with what I say on stage. I don't know what The family, the event I did last night, there was one white guy there, and I did my thing, and I was like, I was hoping it wasn't taking offense. I was hoping, and he talked to me afterwards, and he loved it, so it worked out all good. But my point being, I don't think anything would stop me if I met somebody that was white. That would be a tough. I wonder if that would. I don't think that would. I think y'all would give me the business. I think if y'all, not you.
People, I know people, white people now. Plus, I be knowing where people stand with a lot of other stuff. Even like this guy. Like when I saw the pictures of Teray, I wasn't like, oh my God, Teray. I was like, what Dr. Umar was typing. I was like, yeah, I could see you not dating a white woman, but not dating no black women. So I probably would have leaned more toward a non-black woman than I would have a white woman, because you're so in the culture and you have all the opinions that I know you wouldn't want to. And I know people who purposely would do this. They would say, "Oh, I'm safe if I date a Puerto Rican. I'm safe if I won't get I won't get done dirty by my boys in my community." So a lot of people would, the same way people talk about fetishizing Asians.
Right.
They would low-key fetishize Latinos because people would think, I just met this nice guy. And it's like, no, this is the guy who doesn't like black women but doesn't have the balls to date white women. So he fetishized you. He picked you as a result.
Oh.
So you're the acceptable option.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Happens all the time.
I want the hair.
I want the hair. I want the skin tone, but I don't want the backlash. I'm going Puerto Rican with it.
Wait,
200, Alex.
Whoa. Made my heart race a little bit. Wait a second.
They get fully accepted by the friend group, and they don't have to deal with black women and don't have to acknowledge their hatred toward black women or their black self. So I think they're really dark skinned and their woman's really white, damn near white presenting. That's the ideal. Shout out to the NBA and the NFL.
I honestly think if I met somebody, I just don't.
Well, I shouldn't say NBA. NBA just be like, I'm dating white girls. But a lot of rappers, I should say.
Well,
a lot of rappers, they're like, I'm going to get an exotic woman. I'm going to get a foreign woman. I'd be like, Africa's foreign.
It's very foreign. Yeah, it's very foreign.
Yeah, but that's not what they mean when they say foreign, right?
You need a passport and everything.
That's a tragic phenomenon that people think they're being slick, but a lot of people are like, bro, we see exactly what you're doing.
It's interesting because I pretty much, I was going to say this, I know me, and if I had a connection with somebody, to me, I value that so much. I don't think race would ever feed into it. But I know, I don't think the backlash would be as much, let's just say, if Jay Black had dated a white girl. But I think, yeah.
No, I'd be like, yo, what do you say? They suspect people got cloned. I'd be like, who is this? I'd be like, I'd be typing who in a private chat. Who's this on the show with us, Mike? I'd be like, who's dude? Jay what? What's his name? They changed his name. His name Jay White now. What are we doing? Jay Gray. He's mixing.
Because I would be open to that. As long as you're not a Trump supporter, I would be open. I mean, as long as you're not MAGA, as long as you. But that's another thing. That's where it gets complex. What if this white woman is super cool and we connect, but she's got family members. But I guess you always have difficult family members.
But that's the other part too. Like, how are we looking at marriage? Is this two families, getting together? I know in a religious sense and even in a cultural sense, people say when you marry somebody, you're marrying a family.
Right.
So once you say it like that, no, nigga, I'm not marrying your family. Like, not as a chance. No. And you know why. So don't even act like you're being selfish. You coming to me with a proposition or consideration for any type of union when you know your family, you should be spending that energy and that time not chasing BBC. You should be taking that energy and that time trying to change your family because you know that more than half of them are racist. Get out of my face. Don't drag me into that. Don't drag me in a situation where 40% of people do not like me.
But you always hear those. You always hear those stories. You always hear stories that the family was racist, but she loved this man, and they got together regardless. They didn't let the racism of the family stop them, and they wound up having a beautiful family. But I don't know if I would.
Sometimes the whole family just owns them.
Yeah.
My family don't talk to me because I started dating a black man. Like, whoa. Well, then let's not do that. Now, I'm not talking people who fall in love. Some people literally fall in love. But if you know that that's going to be the outcome, what are you doing in this club with 99% black people? Because I am under the firm belief that people don't meet people as arbitrarily and accidentally as they try to pretend. And I've been on college campuses where I watch people very intentionally. That one black girl that rushes the white sorority. I've watched them. I see them navigate spaces, put themselves in scenarios and situations and friend groups and social structures where they're more likely to meet certain types of people. Like I said yesterday with the guy with the pink hair who likes anime, who fetishes Asian men and women, who's in the Asian studies classes with me. Dude ain't there by accident. He's trying to create a certain life for himself. And that one black girl that one white girl in the black club, she didn't just get lost. She found her.
Hey, she just didn't like hip hop. Wait, you muted yourself. You muted yourself. You muted yourself.
After they do all that, they try to say, "What if I just happen to like?"
What if
you had
like
a Biggie Small shirt on at orientation? You had Bantu knots on the second week. You're trying to be an AKA. Like, stop, chick. Like, just don't act like it's an accident. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. Some people identify culturally with other cultures. But don't come to me and be like, I don't know how this black penis got in my mouth. Like, yes, you do. You earned it. You worked for it. You made it to the mountaintop. And the same thing goes for them people who happen to be with a white girl later on. I'd be like, bro.
But you don't believe that two people are just kindred souls and spirits and they meet each other and they were supposed to be together, Doc. They met and they were like
exceptions to every rule, but most people come and they be like, where the white women at? First day at Temple, there's a bunch of parties. You could go to the black party, you could go to the multicultural party, you could go to the white party. People went to the parties they wanted to go and party with the people who's in them parties. And there was I actually had a suite mate, not my roommate. He came and knocked on the door. He said, I'm about to go to this party. I don't know if you really want to go, blah, blah. I didn't know what he was talking about till we got to the party. What he meant was, I like these white bitches, nigga. He went to a white frat house, and I'm looking like walking past it. He walks up to the steps, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. I walk in, and everybody's just sitting around, not dancing, drinking, because that's what they think a party is.
Right. Hey, I ain't gonna knock it. I've been to some of the parties.
He's living his best life. You know why? Because there's not a lot of black people there. He's a novelty. He's special in here. And I'm watching that whole dynamic take place because he's ready to deny race. He's ready to separate himself from the other black people. He's happy to be a mascot, a novelty, one of the good ones. He's happy other black people aren't there to compete with him because now he looks cooler. And I saw it all. And I'm like, noted. And he didn't want to come tell 20 more black people to come. That would have shut the party down. And he knew that. He knew we weren't accepted, but he was. And he reveled in it. He liked it. And I was like, you know what? This is such a subtle betrayal that if I try to explain what was happening to somebody else, they say I'm hating on you. I'm just going to go to the other party. But I knew what was happening. I knew he understood the dynamics. I knew he knew that the families didn't like him and most of the people in there didn't like him. But as long as he found one white girl that didn't like her father and all that, and they could meet on that self-hatred of the conflict, and then they could be, okay.
God damn.
Yeah, I was good. I'm good. But that's why when I see people, yes, there's a chance that y'all really just could have met each other. Some people could just be mechanics.
Right.
Chick was a mechanic. I was a mechanic. We was in school together. My other chick didn't know nothing about cars. She did. The race thing and all that fell to the side. The other stuff took precedence. I know that does happen. But more times than not, people are very intentional about the partners they select and the partner pool that they put themselves in contact with. And then they try to shrug their shoulders and feign ignorance of how they ended up with the person or the type of person they ended up with, even when the last three people looked exactly alike. And that's when I really get pissed off. I had a friend where all his girlfriends looked like sisters. We had to have an intervention with this nigga. This nigga says to us,
You dumbass nigga.
Go ahead. He says to you
what? I don't have a type. The whole room was like, whoa, no. We started busting out pictures like, nigga, you got a type? Like, nigga, you're 24. You don't know at this point that all these chicks look like they could be sisters? The last three girls he had for over a year plus, I mean, the same. Like Cat Williams said, they give you a funny face, light-skinned wife, don't do no interviews. Like, that, And he was still like resistant. He was looking at these pictures of these women.
I don't have a type. They did not have the same eye color, and y'all was trying to tell him
It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If
a type, you have picked the same one over and over again. And hey, some people have a type. Some people,
but the fact that he didn't know was like, okay, sometimes it might not be accidental, but it might not be as conscious as we assume. Because you can do this very intentionally from a subconscious motivation, where it's like you don't even know that you have, like people say, a white bias or a black bias. People take tests and be like, oh my God, even the black people have a white bias. You know, they suspect the black people are stealing more and they're less trusting of black people. Even black people, you know, fail these tests per se, you know. So we all have been affected by white supremacy. We've all been affected by misogyny. So we don't even realize how we're leaning and what we're partial to. So this dude might not have been as conscious of it, but it didn't take away from the fact, bro, you are a colorist. Some of these chicks are heightist and whatever else.
The heightist. I love the heightist.
I never heard that before. I just said it.
I love the heightist. You are a heightist. you
but if you ask them, everybody got a chance. They just happen to be the person they're with. And I'm like, no, you have a very narrow criteria for what you're going to accept weight-wise. You know, so when people slide in that aren't even the same color, it's like, really accidental?
All right.
Nobody accidentally dates somebody under 6 feet, though.
I
never heard that. I never heard I would never date somebody under 6 feet. But you know, we just had so much in common. Never heard it. Now maybe he's rich, but never heard so much in common.
Oh, you never heard somebody say, "I'll never date somebody over 6 feet." I'll never date somebody.
That.
Never heard that. If he's 6 feet, that's too much.
That discrimination goes one way.
So what do you? And once again, y'all, this is Dr. Aaron Smith. He didn't study. He's not a therapist. So
no, not at all.
We're not therapists.
I studied lying niggas. I got a degree in lying niggas that lie to themselves.
And my job is to observe people. That's why I'm a comedian. I'm an observationalist. I think that's the word. I observe everything. I take everything around me and I think about it and I put it in. That's sometimes why it's maddening. Maybe that's why I'm overloading sometimes. Let me ask you this. How much credence do you lend to somebody who didn't feel accepted in the Black or Latino community because of old stereotypes like we clown the intelligent person, the person that was in the book?
All those are legitimate reasons, but it's like, just say what the reasons are. Give me your origin story, villain.
Okay.
Like that, like Bane shouldn't come out the cave and act like he wasn't in it. Nigga, we get why you got that on your face. You know, you was made in the darkness, all that. We love the speech, but let's not act like you just happen to have that shit on your face, nigga. You was made. Something happened. Just like what's the girl's name right now? Trump chick that just got pregnant, Caroline Levitt.
Yeah,
you know that her boyfriend is around the same age as her father and looks just like her father. Did you know that? You should Google put split screen Caroline Levitt boyfriend father or husband and father. They look like they could be twin brothers, almost twins.
That's not cute.
But there's something going on. I took enough psychology classes to know. Pop up for you. See it, right?
I didn't see it. I haven't Googled it yet. I'm doing drum rolls. I'm playing sound effects. Go ahead.
But when you see that, it's not. I'm not even judging. Like, to each their own. But let's not act like we don't want to ask some questions about the relationship between you and your father. Nothing inappropriate. I'm just saying, like, there's something going on there where you went and replicated that in your romantic relationship, because most times that's not the way that it evolves. You know,
okay.
You might get somebody like your mom, but not that looks like your mom, like to a T.
So
like
I have some things. That will turn me off to that. If we don't want to use the term, everybody use red flags, but also some non-negotiables. Mm-hmm. I can't have somebody with too much aggression, like simple stuff like that. You can't just be too aggressive all the time about everything. I can't deal with it because I feel like that energy is going to be used whenever we get into a dialogue where we don't agree with each other. And I really don't want the confrontation. I'm not saying none of this is right. I don't mean aggressive in you going for your career. I mean aggressive for how you speak.
Yeah, you're not talking about ambition.
I'm not talking about ambition. I love ambition. I love all of that. I love the go get it attitude. I love the society is not going to tell me what I can or cannot achieve. I'm talking about aggression in conversations, and when people disagree with you, you seem to go for the throat. I can't. Some of y'all think that's love. Y'all like, oh, she loves me so much. That's why, she be in my neck like that. I don't need that. I don't need that. What's a non-negotiable? Is a religion a non-negotiable? Doc, if she was a Republican, would you have to decipher what type of Republican she is?
Yeah, we're definitely not doing that.
Oh, no Republican. You're not doing that at all.
No, not at all. Plus, it's like, yo, I'm not dating to find a debate partner. Like,
well, what if she doesn't debate? What if she's not trying to debate? She just says, I wrote
your existence is an argument. Like what do you think? I don't want to try to figure it out. Like, I believe in that finishing each other's sentences, soulmate type stuff. Like, if we could debate about smaller issues, yeah, that's fun, but for sport. But we're not debating.
Okay, so what?
Like just now, it just said that Trump just denied Lauren Boebert, the one who they tried to convert at the last minute with the vote. They brought her to the Situation Room, tried to intimidate her, and she still stayed with the release the Epstein files. She had something in Colorado where she was trying to get 55,000 people to get clean water. Bipartisan agreement, of course, because even though we might be beefing, we ain't gonna beef about people drinking clean water. Guess who held the grudge and vetoed the bill? Donald Trump. Donald Trump was on to payback. He said, F them people that voted for me in Colorado. They don't get no clean water because you didn't listen to me when I brought you in a Situation Room and told you not to release the Epstein list like I told Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's going to hurt my friends. If you rocking with a nigga that moved like that, there's nothing. I'm not debating with you. People can't drink water, nigga. I ain't never hate nobody to the point I would deny them water. Pedophiles and killers in jail get water, nigga. Prisoners of war who just killed your fellow soldiers in the Geneva Convention still get water. He's beyond that, I'm saying. Trump is beyond those people. The people who kill the people, molest the people, lock the people up for life and give them the death penalty. Even on death row, you get a last meal. You get to eat what you want.
Okay,
you don't even get water.
All right, good point. Let me customize a person for you. Let's say she's a Republican, right? But she didn't vote for Trump, and she's not for Trump. She doesn't want Trump in office. But
she's not a Trump Republican.
She's not a Trump Republican. She is. I feel. I don't know. Their tax policies are better. She feels that their financial policies are better. Their economic philosophies are better. Would you be able to move with that, or is that still something you can't? You wouldn't be able to.
No, but the economic policies have all these racial ramifications.
Oh, he got it.
Like we're talking about urban renewal.
How'd you do that? How'd you do that?
Running highways through the Black community. Like that's we're talking about those kind of that's the economics we're talking about. We're talking about trickle down economics with Reagan. We're talking about welfare queens and all these stereotypes and like no. That's the problem though. Y'all did what y'all did and y'all do what y'all do, but then you try to come around people like me and be like, no, it's just this. It's like, no, it's not just that. It's not just that. Because if they took $1 from Israel, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
It's not economics then.
It's magic. I ain't gonna lie. Because I tried to customize, but then when you brought, I said, he got a point with that. He got a point. People, if you're watching, hit the heart button if you're liking. Now, Rick, you got me on a mission. Just please hit the like button, hit that heart. So what is another non-negotiable? What's another non-negotiable?
Unhealthy eating with no desire to get healthy. I say all the time, I don't care what you weigh or what your diet is. There's a lot of things I'm working on. Because you might be like, you know what? I need a guy with a bunch of muscles. And I'm like, you know what? I know you're really into fitness. I met you at the gym in January, but you were there all year. We start hitting it off. I understand that you might prefer somebody who's more involved in fitness.
Right.
Might be able to get in that window. Right? I might be able to pack on a good 20 or 30 of muscle. You know what I mean? Like there's compromise, there's ranges and all that, right? I recognize that. But I need to at least be willing, right? I need to be able to give my best shot. I need to make sure that when you go to the gym, I'm not laying down every day telling someone you got it. Because you don't want that guy. You want a guy that's going to try his best, even if at the end she's built like Clarissa Shields and she's like, look at little Aaron. Look, he loves me. He trying. Go ahead, baby. You got it. She spotted me with one hand. You got it, baby. Like, as long as she knows I'm with you, boo, and I'm giving it my all, I'm the best I could be. I'm fine with that. If I know a woman who has trouble, getting totally ripped and in shape, but she's trying to eat right and we good. We good. Nobody's saying that it got to be some, hard.
So if you just see somebody who's super comfortable with their sloppy eating habits, you're like,
oh no, I can't even eat across from you.
Like if they ordering Chinese food at 1 o'clock in the morning, is that a?
No, I got a better one for you.
Uh-oh.
If you got your food and you, before you took your first bite, made sure you had more than one dessert, I can't do this. I was just at an event, actually a Latino event. Actually, I can't say the event. I already said the event, but I won't say the event. I was at an event, right? But I'm in the buffet line. And I know that, in the Latin culture, just like in some Asian cultures, pork ain't a different meat. Pork is just food.
Right. Pork is just food. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
In black families, there's always some Muslim nigga, some healthy dude is like, pork is fine, right? I understood that. So I knew going to this event, people view pork differently. So I'm talking to somebody in line, about life. She's real religious, right? And she's getting her food. She gets a bunch of the pork. No problem. I get it. We get to the desserts, and she's grabbing multiple plates. And I'm like, oh no. We didn't even take the first bite of the pig, and we already got 2 pieces of cake to wash it down with.
We need music.
We washing down pig with cakes plural. Like, okay, it was beautiful to meet you. It was beautiful to meet you. I don't know if I could fix multiple cakes after pig. Like, I don't want to make you change that much. Like, I'm asking too much of you, to maybe put down one of these cakes.
Did you get a cheesecake and a pound cake?
You got pork.
You got pork, cheesecake, a pound cake, and you got some pudding. You got all that. Girl, it's been nice to meet you, girl.
Yeah. Can you hand me a soda? Can you hand me one of them sodas? Diet.
Soda. A Diet Coke, please.
I'm trying to watch my figure. My finger. I'm good.
Oh, you grabbing a muffin? Oh yeah, but can you grab the Diet Coke while you're there? You grabbing another?
But then I gotta watch you eat all this. Now we sitting across talking, and you just like, little pork, little pound cake, little cheesecake, little soda. And I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't.
Doc said these greedy bitches is turning me off before we even get started. He said you grabbed 3 desserts. 3. I'm trying to figure out which meat is not pork, and you've already negotiated.
You got all the meat and all the cakes, all the Twinkies, all the hoes, all the.
Let me get to some of these comments. Hey, red flags. Hey, here's a non-negotiable. If I see that you have kids, but I don't hear anything about you and the kids, and I start seeing, here's a red flag. If I call you up last minute, and I say I got tickets to do something, and I know you ain't got a babysitter, and your oldest is like 10 or 11, and we're going to a concert, and you ready, and you leave them, and the person in charge is 10 or 11, that's probably the last time you ever gonna see me. Judge me. You call me judgy.
Well, I might show up when CPS comes. I'm gonna be the one to call them. I'm gonna call child services on you. I'm gonna be the one to call child services. We're gonna get back from the date, and child services gonna meet me at the door, and you're gonna be like, how'd y'all know I wasn't? They're gonna say your date called and said that you was out and your kids was home.
Your date called. It said it's 3 o'clock in the morning and the kids are being supervised by an 11-year-old. Go get them. Go get them.
Hold up. You ready for the picture, Mike? That's the husband. That's the dad and the husband. Caroline Levitt, Republican spokesperson, just said she pregnant with a second baby. The dad looked too much like the husband. The one with the baby is the husband.
Yeah.
So she went out and found a man that's 65 years old. I think he's 65. They got 30-something year age gap. 32-year age gap.
Aren't you supposed to find somebody that reminds you of your dad?
But apparently, in society, there's limits to that. Because people do agree that you should get somebody, and in the end, they reject you when you get somebody who's nothing like your mom. What's wrong with getting somebody that look like your mom or your sister, right? So apparently, there's a skill shot. There's a sweet spot. Like on most continuums, there's acceptability, and then there's extremes, right? And it's not fair, and I wouldn't say hypocritical, but it's interesting, like you said, that people want you here, but not here. They want you here, but not here. And in life, people start to take cues socially and they learn, oh, you need somebody that's younger than you, but not too much younger than you. And women are told that it's okay to get somebody older, but not too much older, right? So with age, with all these different aspects, and that's why a lot of people end up single, because they're trying to get all the cues instead of trying to be happy. So there's a flip side to this where it's like, if I care too much about what y'all think and what y'all want and what y'all think is acceptable, I'll end up by myself. So it's a very delicate balance of, let me take the cues, but let me make sure I'm happy. Like you said, if I find somebody, and some people do that, I just got to do me. If the nigga's old, if she taking 3 cakes and pork, if she's white,
I mean, Jello.
Some people, especially when they get older. When they get older, they're like, I'm done pleasing y'all. I'm done.
And that's where I'm at now. I'm done pleasing everybody.
And that's legitimate, because after all this balancing and you end up still alone, oh no, I'm done. I'm alone. I tried and I'm alone. No, I'm good. I'm good on y'all.
Billy J said when he was talking about these young people not talking to each other and using social media and all that other stuff and thinking it's weird that you talk to people in public, his comment was a lot of this was the younger people came from COVID. They are still in social shells. That could be that could have a lot. That could have a lot to do with it. That is a pet peeve of mine. When in the elevator, I'll say hello and they act like they didn't hear me. Okay, that was back to the conversation of people thinking it's weird to talk to strangers now. We always talk to strangers. Going in a DM is weird. I think going in a DM is one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever done.
And some people say that's the natural way to do it. And that's the divide. It's the cultural divide. We gotta get on the floor, because with the young people, you slide in DMs yet? That's the whole thing. Slide in the DMs.
Slide in the DMs.
And that's not a consensual thing. That's not like, oh, can I slide in your DMs? Sliding in the DM is the testing of the waters and the finding out if you have consent to take the conversation further. But like people in my generation, I agree. That's weird to just be popping up in my messages.
You didn't give me, you didn't allow me to follow you. You just went in there. I hate the elevator awkwardness. I always say hi. Legs, I've been there. I used to say hi because it was awkward, but I was cool with the awkward silence most of the time.
But I at least smile now. I'll be like, acknowledge the person. I'll acknowledge that you're there. I'm not.
But now I say what's up. Now I do. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And just keep it moving. If they don't say nothing, it's not gonna ruin my day. Rashida said, my little cousin said, when you want to talk to someone, you DM them and look through their pictures. That's how they. That's what I'm talking about, Rashida. Now they told me.
You just stalk them. You just research them.
So they're telling me we weird because I say hello. I'm Mike. What's your name? But it's not weird to, on the low, do some FBI detective work and go in somebody's pictures to find out their history, not ask them in their relationship. You go to their page to find out if they're a relationship, and then you try to figure out if it's a serious relationship by going through all their pictures. You try and figure out how long the relationship is by looking at the date stamped on the pictures. That's not weird.
Think about that one. On the other relationships, you gotta see how long they've been together, how long this girl been in the picture.
You reading their profile, bio, you read instead of just going up to the listen, I've seen this happen. I've seen people see people where I work at, find them on Instagram, then follow them, and then go in the DM. That means they just came to do some regular shit. And somebody, instead of saying hey and finding out immediately, but I don't say that's weird because that's what you guys do. What I have a problem with you saying I'm weird for being upfront to say
nobody's just different. Nobody's weird.
Nobody's
y'all
weird.
Do it that way.
Yeah,
we did it this way.
And guess what? They are weirdos on both sides who make it bad for everybody.
Exactly.
They're weirdos who say what's up to a woman, and she obviously does not want to continue the conversation. Then that weirdo follows you to your car, and that's the weirdo. But then there's the weirdo who will send you a dick pic on your DMs after they started following you. My little cousins. Okay, you got that. What Shelly say? Me talking to a stranger led to a moment with my mom. I look for signs from her because I miss my mom so much. Wow. Really? I wish I knew how to put the link up. The way Jay puts the link up. That's interesting. What up, Mama D up in here? Good morning, fam. Blessed New Year to all. Blessed New Year to you, my incredible vocalist. It damn sure ain't weird to say hello in person. It's not. It's not.
That's why I said a preface in the beginning. I was like, be careful if they like under 35, because it seems like a lot of it's generational, where people just I've seen it. I've seen people really look at people like they have crap on their face just for like starting a conversation. Like, and a lot of people, in people's defense, a lot of women get tired of people just trying to talk to them all the time.
Those are facts.
I've never had to deal with that. I'm not a woman. So when a lot of women do say, like you said, I'm just here to go to the gym. I'm just here to do my laundry. I got the sweatpants and the tied up bun, which somebody needs to tell women that's one of the easiest ways to get talked to. Because people love saying that. I wasn't even dressed up with all my makeup. Nigga, nobody wants that. When they see that sweatsuit.
Wait. How about stop right there? How about that?
Yeah, somebody needs to tell them.
How about, have y'all noticed? Y'all complain about it. Have you noticed how many men holler at you when you have no makeup on and you just got your hair in a bun and you were just chilling?
It's over. It's over. So yeah, you're getting approached. You woke up like that. You look like that without all. Oh, hey, how you doing?
I've seen stunners. I've been stunned. I have stopped and said, "Oh shit, look at this." I have told y'all forever, the most beautiful woman I ever saw, in my opinion, when I was interviewing people, was when Megan Good came in with some sweats on and her hair was pulled back, and I said, "You have got to be kidding me right now." I ain't say that to her. In my mind, I said, "You got to be kidding me right now."
In my mind.
In my mind. I said, "You got to be kidding me right now. Is that what you look like? Is that what you really look like?" My son was like, "Oh, somebody's son, was it you, Queen Born, asked her for advice." My son did ask me advice to speak to a girl. What to say? I said, "Say hi."
Say hi.
Yeah, I was about to get deep with it. But yeah, that's always a good start. Say hi. How you doing?
Well, it's funny because as we've been talking, every time they put one of these up, even like Lionel Richie, the Hello song, like there's so much of our music from that era that dealt with the approach. Like I just thought about that. There's a whole genre of music.
Yes.
Like,
was the buildup of how to figure it out, what approach to use. Maybe I'm not ready. Once I get my stuff together, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna holler at you. Once I get it right. You know how many cars were bought? You know how many men bought cars because they simply thought that would help them.
Yeah, they said, I'm not good with the conversation, but I can make these payments.
I can make these payments. I was like, that is how you interact. Let's see, LaShawn, and then we can get the next one. I relished in the pandemic. Streets and stores were empty. I can't stand people. Well, damn, LaShawn, that could be a problem. Most of them are ignorant these days. I get it. I did find myself, and I met a lot of people like this. I did, and this is weird because my therapist told me this. I did find myself very comfortable during COVID being in my apartment and not being forced to go out and socialize. And that would be, I know you're looking, I'm a comedian. That's my job. So that's what I normally do. But I did not miss the interaction. And it's scary because my therapist would always tell me, you go back to when you isolate, that's when I know there's trouble because that is your safety spot. You no longer, your escape is to escape by yourself because everything you're dealing with in you makes it very difficult to go out in the world and try and present yourself because you got so much going on. So we got to work through what you got going on and understand, get comfortable. That's your escape, just like alcohol. He said, when did your drinking get the worst? He said, your drinking got the worst when you started drinking by yourself because you no longer even needed an atmosphere.
Wow. And
I was like, all right. Like you would say, noted. I went like this.
Yeah, got it.
Noted.
Yeah. No argument sometimes.
Got you. All right, let's get to another. Before we end the 2025 year, let's get to another slang of another criticism of the deadbeat dad.
Oh,
and this one just caught me because now the deadbeat dad didn't just catch it. Now the deadbeat dad didn't just catch it. They brought other people into this. They brought other people into this, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. This is a woman, and the voice in the back is a man talking. So she did one of them things where she used the audio, and she just showed her face. So listen to the audio. Here it is. Another
deadbeat dad, but we also got the deadbeat grandma. Let's talk about who really raised him. Behind every deadbeat dad is a mama who told him he could do no wrong. The same woman who's making excuses for him right now. It's the same woman who never held him accountable growing up. She'll call you bitter, she'll say you're keeping him away from the kids, but she won't tell her grown son to act like a father. Ma, that's not your battle to fight. You can't fix what she broke. His mama felt him. Don't let that become your problem.
So it's not just a deadbeat dad.
Oh yeah, it takes a village.
It takes a village to create the deadbeat dad.
It takes a village.
Everybody got to catch strays for this. I'm not saying there's not some truth to this. I'm not saying
no, and I think disproportionately, the guys that the women mention when we talk about how bad the family courts is and all that kind of stuff, and a lot of the comments say, no, this person was just a deadbeat, didn't want anything to do with their children. I would hypothesize that more times than not, they do have a supportive mother in terms of their actions, like supportive of their what do they call it? What do they call those families? The families that are broken.
Broken families?
No, there's another word for it. I'm just trying to think of dysfunctional.
Fucked up families.
But I'm saying dysfunctional. But I'm saying these men who a lot of these women describe, who are like, no, these are just deadbeats. These people don't want to do anything with their children. These people, I would argue more times than not, to back up what the person's saying, have a supportive mother of their dysfunction. Because it's not a man. Even a man that was a complete deadbeat, in his retrospect and in his old age, will usually tell a younger man, this ain't the way.
Mm-hmm.
A man who did 20 years in jail, I'll say 8 times out of 10, I was gonna say 9, but nowadays you got a lot of people just perpetuating. I know a lot of people that did time in jail that will tell young people, don't do this, young blood. Like your boy yesterday. Remember, the streets is disgusting. Remember, there's nothing in it for. Usually, if it's a man in the picture or the main person's a man, he's going to tell that young man, even if he was a deadbeat, to not be. So I think more times than not, when you see a man who's just a proud deadbeat, somebody's patting him on his back. Like the guy said, somebody's telling him, she just don't understand you. Somebody, and usually that voice is his mom. And I have people in my family who had that kind of relationship with men. And I know how that kind of spoiling and lack of accountability can create those kind of traits in a man.
Okay, so let's say what you said is factual. Then what I want is, let's use the term, keep the same energy. Because if he's a good dad, then you got to give some credit to the people who are actually co-signing that. Because I know if I wasn't in my kid's life, I would not be able to get my mom out my neck. Like if I wasn't in my kids' lives, my mom would make my life a living hell. Like I could tell she would literally be so consistent, because this is my mom. My mom doesn't yell. My mom consistently repeats what her point is. At times that it has nothing. I could be getting something. I could be bringing her something from the store, and she would be like, "So you talk to your kids today? You go pick your kids up?" So just give credit to the good dad.
You're talking about a woman that's still with her man.
Okay. All right. Facts on
that. Because without saying it,
all right,
we talk about a certain type of, and just like the whole kissing the son in the mouth. We're talking about an archetype. You know the women we're talking about. It's not the one with the man at home. It's the one who's too involved in the relationship to begin with, who was sort of treating the son like a semi-boyfriend without the romantic component in terms of how they viewed them and held them accountable. Like, we know, people who are listening know exactly what we're talking about here, because some of the women have had to compete with these damn mother-in-laws for their own man. And they like, why are we having a debate about who comes first when I'm your wife and you're grown?
No, that is factual. And the other thing you said, my mom and dad, because not only would my mom be in my neck, my dad would be in my neck. Yeah, my dad would be highly disappointed in me if I wasn't in my kid's life. So all right.
And I'm the same way.
When I single moms, y'all ain't shit. But
if I have a woman in my life, there's a whole side of me that's going to be more evolved and developed and in tune.
Right.
You can come into my house right now and be like, "Oh, don't no woman live here."
Facts.
Like straight up. So I
You
know
already
that.
know.
Yeah, we both, like I said, if the dad is there and the mom is there and they balancing each other out, yes, their guidance towards you is going to be balanced as well, because your dad is going to be getting that, you know, balance from his partner and vice versa, right? So no, your mom's not going to be yelling and saying it, because she don't be yelling at your dad. And your dad's not going to be so harsh and rigid that he can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Because your mom's not going to accept that. So they have already balanced each other out to the point where even when you get them individually, you're getting a balanced version of each of them. Because you know what? You know what's a good show? What's that show? Forever? You watched that, right? A couple of episodes of that, Forever?
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of it. Yeah.
And we talked about the whole the father role. Remember we talked about that, how he played a real and there was times where she was about to go in and do too much. And he would pull her aside respectfully. Let him be a man. And this is what we talked about. And when you see somebody who's not getting pulled back, who's not getting corrected and checked and not getting regulated on both sides, because there's times where he would want to go, you know, extra aggressive, and she would, you know, say something to him. Like we got to keep each other in check. But when you see these women that can jump into a relationship with another man and woman just because that's my son, we already got a problem. Just like the guys who want to do the full bad boys and scare the dude every day. You know, the guys just want, I could fight you, I could beat you, I'm gonna come to the porch with a gun. And like at some point, bro, at some point, a woman should tap you on the shoulder and be like, he already got her pregnant.
Yeah.
It's going to be our son-in-law. Like, at what point are you going to stop scaring this young man and try to help him get a job? Like,
yeah. You help him fill out the online application. Give him some advice. Yeah. Maybe be a reference. Tell him you'll be a reference for him. There you go. And you'll you know, because at this point, the gang member thing is cute the first time. All the person, listen, all we want you to know is that my daughter that you're dealing with, if something were to occur, she has backup.
That's it. And you can say that one time.
She got a phone call. And it's by any means necessary when a phone call is made. That's it. But you're right. You can't, every time he comes over, you can't make believe you're getting a tattoo on your face. And
extra hard handshake. Like, all right, bro. Okay.
And you're cleaning every gun. Every time he comes over, you're cleaning every gun. Like
But I could see if you had a woman there in the house, it's less likely to keep going, because at some point, like you said, the woman's gonna be like, bro, like we get it. You're tough. You're dead.
Ashabook said, where's Jay Black? No New Year's Eve attendance. We probably should check on them 2 days in a row. I checked on him. He actually hit me. He said it could be the flu. He said he got this flu bug going.
So, that's been going. I see that's like the fourth person I heard. This was down.
Yeah, and I had somebody at work. Thank God. I ain't getting nothing. I will be live tonight on Hip Hop Nation Mixing Trendsetter. Okay. Congratulations, Trendsetter. Dope stuff. Once again, Hip Hop Nation, Sirius Satellite. If you got it, Trendsetter. Give us the hours. He did go to the dentist the other day, Jeanette. You funny. For those who don't know, he had a problem at the dentist before, and he said
they might set him up.
Jeanette, you hilarious. No, it's the flu.
They say, oh, this is the guy with all the mouth. Open your mouth.
Hold up. LaShawn hit the like button already. Is she the only one who hit the like button? Can y'all hit the like button? If most of y'all on YouTube, I need y'all to just hit the like button for 2025. Let's do it before 2026 comes. Okay, Trend.
They didn't chime in on our interracial joint. With Cypher and all that. They didn't tell us.
No, Cypher's not here. I haven't seen Cypher so far. I hope that's not his resolution is not fucking with
white women or us.
No, he's staying with the white women.
If something gotta go, it ain't gonna be us.
It ain't gonna be the white woman. He puts us to the
side.
But
like you said though, we can get the backstory, because like you said, sometimes you just meet people. Maybe they met in the academy or something. I don't know. They might be like, you know what? Just hit it off.
Look, I'm not making excuses. We all over the place. We're back on this interracial. I'm not making excuses for college athletes. But the problem is, if you've been on college campuses and you see how they're recruited, and you see the schools they get recruited to, the 5-star recruit, 4-star, 5-star recruit, whatever it is not going to Howard for basketball. Unfortunately, it's not going to Grambling. Unfortunately,
not usually.
There's been some exceptions. And the hilarious thing is, nobody followed the media. Once he said they made a big deal, then they never followed him again. They never put anything out. I don't even know what stats are. I forgot the young man who picked. But they put him in an atmosphere where they're really surrounded. Now, I understand you can find black people on a college campus. I know. I'm not saying this defense is foolproof. I'm not saying this is even a good defense.
Shout out LeBron James.
I'm just saying. Yeah, shout out to LeBron James who didn't go to college.
Shout out.
But when you're in North Carolina and you're a Tar Heel, or you're in Kentucky, they feed you the frenzy. They feed them around you.
And it's accepted.
And
I've heard even racist people say if you're going to bring one home, at least bring home some NBA player. Like people said stuff like that. So it's acceptable for you to fulfill the fantasy and the fetish as long as they got this amount of money and all that.
And
now you got an excuse.
And then remember, culturally, and once again, we're not speaking in absolutes. I'm just talking about what white people have told me. Women go to college, and when they're in college, the master plan or the plan that they would like is to meet the husband. So when they get an NBA player, they are on husband mode. They are not on. We're not arguing. I'm finding the husband. I am the car salesman.
You said they're not on boss chick mode, Mike. You said
they're not on boss. They're not on.
They're not on most educated. I'm gonna make more money.
No, they're not trying to prove to you what they're bringing to the table. They're trying to prove to you, I am going to make this table very nice. The table that you create, that you bring, everything you bring to the table, I'm going to organize it very neatly, and I'm going to support you, and I'm going to show you. So it's almost like an interview. So they're going for it. They're going for it.
And dad accepts it in this case. So
in this case, the star basketball player, who may be well-spoken. Shit, if you bring Grant Hill back in the day to the house, they're going to love him. No disrespect to Grant Hill. I'm not dissing Grant Hill. I'm not.
Oh, his wife black.
His wife is black. He's definitely, and they have a long relationship.
Just want to throw that out there.
They have a long relationship. I'm just giving you a hypothetical. If you bring Patrick Mahomes home, they're going to like him.
You saying the Russell Wilson effect?
The Russell Wilson, who's married to a black woman.
So we came a long way. Back in the day, Russell Wilson was.
Jay hasn't been seen since his dentist visit. No, he has the flu. He thinks he has the flu. He has flu bug. He has flu traits. He might have insulted the girl and got locked up. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm grateful for all of you, getting to know all of you. He's been a delight and a pleasure. May God continue to bless and keep you all in his personal care. Blessings with joy. Okay, well, thank you, Ashabu. Thank you very much. You keep your black card as long as you don't put raisins in the potato salad. Do you know how curious I am to try raisins in potato salad?
Oh, you got that.
Do you know I don't want a big plate. I just want a little bit. I want to know what this actually tastes like. Somebody had to taste it and say it's disgusting. I don't like raisins.
The mayonnaise thing. I remember when Undercover Brother came out, I was like, people really like mayonnaise like that? I had no idea. Like, I was out the loop. And then I started noticing, people do put mayonnaise on a lot of stuff. Like,
I put it in sandwiches. I'm a sandwich.
But I'm saying when they start talking about people like you really like mayonnaise is like a food group type thing. Like, I didn't know, but I started looking at people and be like, y'all do mayonnaise it up.
Good morning, Minister Hawkins. Good morning. Nice of you to join us. Happy New Year, Mama. Happy New Year. I was not wondering. I knew she was white. The way he was talking. Now I'm lost. I don't know who we were talking about.
Talking about the Teray video or?
Oh, the Teray video. Me either. I was.
She wasn't white, but she wasn't black. Yeah. Like she was like, I don't know, from Palestine or something.
I'm trying to catch up on. It's so hard to keep on. We the only racist that is told to be outside of it. Okay. All right. Let's get to the big story of the year. So they had a whole bunch of stories, and obviously Donald Trump is the biggest story of the year. We can't. Oh, Coco just texted me. Wait a second. Wait.
Biggest strategy.
Wait a second.
Oh, the interracial dating.
Coco.
Biggest crash.
He said I'm commenting like crazy. I don't see him, Coco.
Oh, it's not popping up.
I haven't seen Coco's comments. Coco, I'm scrolling all the way. I haven't seen any comment now. If you're watching on YouTube, comment now. Doc, Queenborn, I've heard where the snow bunnies, Black J. I was
where
the
the white
black
woman
guy.
at? Yeah, where the snowbunny.
I was the black guy that sold weed and the liquor at white frat parties. Oh, you was him.
She was him because there's one at every party, right?
You was the connect.
Because if you ain't there for the white women, you there for the money.
You was the dude in the book I read. A sad life, a sad short life. For Robert. Oh, I forgot the name. I read the book. The book was magnificent. The movie was cool. The book was magnificent. He went to Yale, and he was selling weed in North Jersey, and he got a scholarship playing water polo. And he went to Yale, and he was selling weed in Yale, and he created his own strand. He was brilliant.
Oh, wow.
The tragic short life. Somebody put it in the comments. The book was amazing. The movie was cool. I knew there was no way they could get everything in that book. The book was amazing. Tell Doc I'm not going to the country club looking for a dude. I don't know. Some people. LaShawn said she had a gym crush. She got a mutual gym crush. I don't know. Doc is speaking straight facts. Rick said, did they all have the haircut where one eye was covered? I don't know if you're talking about.
You ain't told the Johnny K +8. You know what I'm talking about? Where they said the white woman got that haircut where you know they got black guys where they got the swoop down.
People do have a type. Jay Black said he's sick. Prayers up for speedy recovery. Yeah, that sucks to be sick right now. Well, he wasn't going out New Year's Eve. He'll chill. Lady Q will take care of him. No comments. I see Hiatus. Oh, KT said hiatus. Okay.
Hiatus. Yeah,
he was laughing at the hiatus. Get better, Jay Black. Jay Black feel better. And let me get to this. All right. So with all the stories.
Oh, Robert Peace. Yeah, I saw the movie. Yeah.
Robert Peace.
Short and tragic life of Robert Peace. Yeah, they made a movie about it. He's from Jersey.
Please, y'all, if you saw the movie, read the book. The book is magnificent. The book.
That was a rough story. Yeah.
The book literally. The book is so intense that you feel the anxiety as you're driving, as you're reading. I should say, as you're reading, you can feel the anxiety of this guy being overwhelmed. And still trying to hold down his family, still trying to do what he's doing in Yale, still trying to have a job, and still trying to be able to sell these huge amounts of weed before all these smoke shops. Before all these smoke shops. And then when he would come home, having to deal with the treachery of North Jersey. And when the word got out that he created a new strand, that he had the strand that he created in the basement of his house that he was able to create. Incredible book, y'all. If y'all get a chance, read it. All right, so we had a bunch of stories. We had the story. We had Diddy. Diddy took over for a long time. We had Kendrick and Drake. It was the Super Bowl performance. Then that launched into that there was everything that started before the Super Bowl performance. The songs being released on demand.
Kendrick the start of the year, huh? The Super Bowl was the start of the year.
Was the start of the year.
Wow.
So way before that, the whole 2024 was dominated, and we were watching. Wow. And trust me, that was my highest viewed post I ever put on TikTok. I think it was like 10,000 views, which is nothing, but you know, for me that was a lot. So we had all that, but they said maybe the top story, which was so non-important, but may have been the most fun to cover. I hope this is the one I got here. And if y'all forgot about this story, I had to giggle and laugh when I saw this because I couldn't say they were wrong, saying this may be the top story.
July, everyone was talking about these co-workers caught on kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. Grace Springer, who shot the video, spoke to Alison Hall.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high-profile individuals in the video. I do feel sorry for their partners and spouses that they had to find out this way.
Do you think if they had not tried to hide, Coldplay would have moved on?
100%. I think if they acted natural, no one would have thought twice. What a cute couple. I mean, I'm sure people in their inner circle might have caught something, but I definitely wouldn't have posted that video if the reaction wasn't the way that it was.
We're going to continue to expand globally.
Andy Byron was the CEO of a billion-dollar AI company. Kristen Cabot was his head of human resources.
Yes!
He's married with teenage children.
Kristen Cavett has been divorced for 3 years. She was hired just 8 months ago. And now that 15 seconds of video is having a devastating impact on both of their lives.
This requires, to me, not one, but 2 resignations.
It didn't take long for parodies and memes to flood social media.
Oh, look at these two.
All right, come on, you okay?
And the person who's taking credit for the first posting of it, who's viral, said it herself. And we said it. If you would have acted natural.
No, ain't no acting natural with that though. You know, that one Jumbotron.
But the dip off is what made somebody
made it viral.
That's what made somebody post it. If y'all would have just stayed there, the camera would have probably just moved in a split second.
No, I don't think anybody would have had the wherewithal and presence of mind in a split second to not. You cheating, you hiding. No, the natural reaction is, oh shit, I'm caught. My kids, my wife, my job, my fortune, no, you ain't gonna be like, just stay natural, No, that's some spy 007 type level of presence of mind to be like, catch if you can, Leonardo DiCaprio. If I just act normal, they'll believe I belong here.
My first reaction, listen, this is hindsight, but I've been.
He ain't pushing down the steps,
My
a black dude might have been like, "Get off me!"
Once you got on the jumbo screen, right? If you would have just removed your arms and waved.
No, he already had it.
No. Listen. But listen to what I'm saying. If you just removed your arms and went like this, right? You would have gotten in trouble. But if it's a split second, it goes away. They go to the next couple.
You're right. It probably wouldn't have went viral. It wouldn't have got posted.
No, I'm saying the singer, what made it worse is the singer said either they're not supposed to, either something, or he said it, or they're cheating. Bam. Now, if you would have just went like this, you just would have had to worry about the repercussions of people in the stadium knowing somebody that you knew. And then that person would have had to decide whether I even want to get involved in this shit. You would have had different.
That might mean you're dealing with an experienced cheater, so it might be even worse for her. If he was cool enough to be like, she should have been like, "Oh, you do this all the time."
You ain't had to pull my card out like that. You ain't had to pull my card out.
She look back and be like, "Oh wait, She would have hit. He'd been like,
"This is it." Look.
He had her so booed up though. He had her like junior high school level.
No, it was definitely a bad boo up. Let's look at it.
Coldplay concert. Grace Springer, who shot the video, spoke to Alison Hall.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high profile.
In July, everyone was talking about these co-workers.
You hemming up and she holding both your hands. Both your hands. Yo, we in love out this something.
But remember, it's cultural. Y'all gonna get mad at me. White people when they're at Christmas parties, they do some stuff that I think is very inappropriate, and their partner will be right there. Like they'll be right there. Like if he would have just went like this, if he would have just
but she had already ran. I looked that time to see who went first. She was already out.
No, she dipped. She panicked. She panicked.
He didn't even have time. By the time he even started reacting, she's already away.
Because caught on kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. Grace Springer, who shot the video.
He did the worst possible thing he could do.
Talking about these co-workers caught on kiss cam at a Coldplay concert. Grace Springer, who shot the video.
That's when people listen.
Coldplay concert. Grace Springer, who shot.
He should have just. You gotta act like y'all. I'm telling you.
That's when you gotta act. Springer, who shot the video, spoke to Alison Hall.
I could have never guessed that it would be such high profile.
I'm telling you, if you would have just looked disappointed that she walked away and be like, "What's going on?" You could have fed that you were playing.
Oh yeah.
That you saw the Jumbotron and you could have been like, look, my bad. I was playing too much. I played way too much. I shouldn't have done that.
He's an executive. He went straight executive mode. He showed what he's good at and what he's not good at right in that moment. He is not a player. And obviously never was. And this job helped him get access to women that he didn't have before.
Wait a second. Okay, before we get to let me tell y'all something. When you cheating, this is when you too comfortable. You should never be in this type of pose. When
individuals in the video,
like
I do feel sorry for their partners and stuff.
This shit right here. Go ahead, play. Go ahead.
Coldplay concert. Grace Springer.
No, we gotta go all the way.
In July, everyone was.
You can never ever be that comfortable in public.
Look at the fear in his eyes. Look at the fear in the guy. That nigga looks so scared. That nigga looks so scared. Nigga.
Ran it all.
That's crazy though. All the money and all that, and you still got the ability to look like that. I don't care if I'm homeless. If I'm on any type of date interaction, even another homeless woman, ain't nothing. I don't care if a tank comes down the street. I'm not looking like that. I don't care if a tank comes down the street shooting. I'm not looking like that. Like, I don't even understand. Like, how do you feel? Like, money must really be important. Money is really important. Money is the be all end all, because you don't even care if the nigga's a straight bitch. Like, he could be a full bitch. But if he's a rich bitch, it's word to Dave Chappelle, rich bitch. Like, yo.
Oh, people, you can't be this comfortable right here ever.
I ain't saying be with a broke dude either, but yo, like, you gotta have some balls about you. I don't know, like, ladies, let me know. Like, y'all don't care about nothing else?
If you are that big time in that company, and you have that, you gotta have some types of wits about you that when your arms are around her, you say, "Don't move, we're good. Don't move, we're good. Don't move, we're good." And just wave, just lead the way. Because this panic right here made it viral, y'all. This panic right there. Oh, and you dipped off.
Yeah, who is the woman in that situation? Yeah, she responded better than him, I guess, overall. Yeah.
Let me get these comments.
They say money can't unlame a lame. That's the phrase they've been using. Money can't unlame a lame.
Billy J, he has a confession. He said, I comment on Facebook and watch on the big screen. That's the way I can hear the morning show all through the house. Okay. All right. Well,
okay.
All right. Well, hit a like on the Facebook then. That was on them if they cheating. I seen it in NBA games, but they definitely played it off quickly when they was on the. Oh, so you saw somebody play it off on the big screen.
So high five. Hey,
all
friend.
right. Hey, friend. We're colored. I'm saying, I'll be on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I appreciate you, Billy J, with that one. And I had another, but that seems like people said that was top 5. I don't know of any other bigger.
I mean, for white people, I'm sure. Like that was like the TMZ world. That was the thing.
What's your big story? Like, give me a big story, and then we're gonna get these resolutions, and then I'm out of here. We are out of here.
I saw recently Tiana Taylor broke up with Aaron Pierre, whatever his name is, Mufasa. People were following that. I think so many people are locked into the reality TV and the baddies that the real world often takes a back seat. You know, like I remember yesterday I was talking about, bombing Nigeria done came and went like it didn't happen. Because
it didn't happen.
Zuckerberg isn't telling us to pray for Nigeria like he did for Paris. Apparently, Israel ain't got no connections to Nigeria where they want to keep it in the news cycle for 3 weeks straight and make everybody care about it and give it a date. People don't even know what date Nigeria got bombed because it wasn't September 10th or October 7th, right? It didn't have that whole Alamo, Pearl Harbor effect that white America likes to do when they want you to care about what they want you to care about, word to Charlie Kirk. But then when you should care about something, they try to bury it. So no, I think that a big story should have been the people that have never believed, whether it was the people that were yelling at everybody to get the vaccine, the people that were saying that Trump is going to help the economy and lower grocery prices and stop the war in 24 hours. I thought the big story should have been massive accountability. But people kept it pushing. There's that girl, the patriotic blonde. I don't know if you saw her post went viral because she basically said, I'm sorry for voting for Trump. She also said some things negative about liberals and acted like that she didn't know who Trump was the whole time. That's a different story. But she did get on the internet and basically say, even if it was this isn't what I voted for, she said, I'm sorry. She said, I was wrong. I'm sorry. And I remember reading that thinking, as incomplete and as, skewed as her post was, people aren't doing that. Nobody's like, I blame the non-vaccinated, only to learn that being vaccinated didn't stop the disease from spreading and had no bearing on. Like, where are y'all? Half the country voted for Trump. Where are y'all? Like, the silence is deafening. Like, if I ever had faith in people taking accountability, that's what I said. That whole Charleston White stuff that I be talking about, like, y'all made this Bane. Because I thought that the things that have happened, whether it's the fall of Drake or the rise of Trump, I thought people were going to say, you know what? I was wrong about some things. I don't know where the Drake fans are. I don't know where the Trump supporters are. I don't know where the vaccine promoters are. I don't know where any of these niggas are. But apparently everybody's still commenting. Nobody went quiet. So all y'all niggas are still talking, but you're talking like you're not the niggas you just were. So I said, got it, noted. Time to create the character and get out the darkness in the cave. And when you see that shit on my face, you're going to say, oh, he's in Bane mode.
Doc, I said it about when Jimmy Kimmel got banned, when he got taken off for 48 hours or whatever the fuck it was. I said, I'm not saying what happened to him is right. It's not. It's censorship. It's state-run media. I get it. But this was the same man who sat on that platform and said, if you are not vaccinated, we should let you die.
And never came back and apologized and said he was wrong.
And he never came back and apologized. He said, I see no problem with you going to the emergency room and not being attended to. He said it on his show, loud, proud, and bold. And now, when you see all the propaganda and you see the billions of dollars and you see how Pfizer and you see how Moderna and you see how Johnson & Johnson and the rest of them are trying to finagle their way out of paying these billions around the world and continue to have the commercials air on your networks at night telling you get the flu shot and the COVID shot. Get 2 for 1. You can get them both. We played the Bill Gates yesterday. I played how Bill Gates knew they would speed lane in this. And you are absolutely right. Stephen A. Smith tried to apologize kind of on a podcast to Kyrie Irving. No. We need you on your platform where you used your power.
The accusation got to come the same way the politics.
You did. And then after you apologized, then you said some slick shit. You almost were saying, you were trying to tell your new supporters, your newfound friends at Fox, you were trying to still tell them, yeah, but I apologize, but I didn't really apologize. But I need that energy right there on ESPN to say, I was wrong.
Yeah.
We had no right. They just had a lawsuit in New York City where the fire department and the police officers just won a huge lawsuit for losing their jobs for not taking the jab. So y'all were wrong. And I took the vaccine. I'm not speaking from somebody who won. I wasn't the smart one.
If you're on the wrong side of history, you're on the wrong side of history. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. We all pick teams every season. Sometimes our teams don't win, but we don't act like they won. Like, you know.
Like and I'm glad that accountability. It's cool now. It's not cool, but it's not cool, but it's acceptable for you to say I was wrong for voting for Trump. Yes, the Latinos that voted for Trump. It's good now to say we were deceived. First of all, you weren't deceived. You were not deceived.
Don't like that.
You were not lied to. You chose not to believe the facts that were being told to you.
You chose violence. Literally, you chose violence.
You chose violence because you chose that because you weren't Mexican, you were better than Mexicans. You didn't give a fuck about Mexicans. You didn't care what they were about to do. And people kept telling you, this is just a ploy. They're not going after criminals. They're not going after gangs, whatever the gang was, M9 or MS-13. They're not going after them. They just want to go after people who aren't white. That's what they wanted to do. But you thought you were better than Mexicans. You thought you were in the in crew. You would thought
not white and rich, because that's what the farmers in Georgia and all them learned too. All the white farmers thought it was white, and then when they came begging. They was like, "Oh wait, you don't like white people?" And it's like, we never liked poor white people
ever.
And also that CCOT episode of 60 Minutes that talked about the detention camp. It is online. A lot of people still haven't seen it, but it's right on YouTube. You can just put, the one that they shelved in America with that new lady that they said is a Zionist who's in charge of CBS. They said they shelved it and didn't let it air, but it still accidentally aired on Canada station, and that's how we got it on YouTube. It's only like 10 minutes, but it's hard to watch how they treating people. And
I have it, and I wanted to play the entire thing before the show starts when I play those clips, and I have to screen record it and play it on here. But yeah,
it's rough. People voted for that.
Just think the people over that side of the border played it, and we can't.
Yeah, thank God for YouTube. I'm about to say,
thank God. Thank God. Rashida, you said go up. I went up a few comments. What was your question about the Oscars? What can you please give me the question about the Oscars again? And just do that one more time.
I'm about to be out too because I got to go to church. They're doing a morning thing.
Oh, dope. All right. Drake, Kendrick situation just lingered on until Diddy.
That's true though. The only thing that really knocked out in hip hop was the only thing that knocked Kendrick and Drake out the box was Diddy, and I think they was happy about that.
The fact that he's in Fort Dix is still crazy to me. I don't know why. I am shamelessly inviting everyone to my party and album release at Wilson's January 31st. Okay.
Nice.
All right. January 31st.
Yeah, the flyer, get official flyer.
Please get me the flyer. Send it to me. You post it and I'll repost it. Come on the show, and I'm going to make a note to be there January 31st, your album release party at Wilson's in Hyde. Wait. Wilson's in Hyde Nella on January 3rd. Is that the part of Jersey it's in? Is that part of Jersey that is called? I never knew. All right, Rashida, if you can get that last.
Happy New Year too. I just make sure I gotta.
Are you about to leave right now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Later, see what's up.
All right, we'll get it later. I might be on tonight. To celebrate. Doc, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Doc. All right. So just in case this is the last show of the year, you've heard me tell you everybody in this community this a million times, how valuable you are. And I don't mean that in the nonchalant bullshit way. You guys have always been here every morning. These crew of this family that comes on here every morning to laugh, joke about each other, and get into heated debates and inviting each other and show each other encouragement. And I've seen the encouragement you show each other in the chat, which is the whole reason I said that in the beginning. I love watching y'all connect with each other in the chat. I would name people who have gone through something and just say, I'm proud of you, because everybody's gone through something. So I don't want to start naming things, but I'm so proud that not only have you gotten through what you got through this year, but that you shared it with us. But look, I'm about to break my rule. From KT sharing what's going on with her child, from Shelly sharing everything she's gone through, from Nikki White Chocolate sharing her comeback and her survival and God saving her life, from Miss Parker sharing the fact that she had to get some checkups, some medical checkups, and we all put our prayers and our prayer emojis, and I believe that everybody actually did deal with themselves and actually prayed when they weren't on the show. To my friend, my good friend, one of my best friends in the world, Jay Black, for dealing with his anxiety and his sleep situation and things like that. Doc said this yesterday, and I said it a bunch of times. When hopelessness comes, you always have to remind yourself that you are undefeated. Nothing that came for you beat you. Nothing. Y'all know my story. And y'all know I've shared it a ton of times. Nothing. We are undefeated. We've gotten through every single thing that this world and this life has thrown at us. I appreciate being here with y'all every morning, even when I ain't in the best of moods, even when I ain't in the best of mindsets, and you guys don't understand how you level me out just to be here for these 2 hours from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for running them pockets. Thank you for running them pockets for Cash App Fridays. I had to end it like that. For real, for real. We will hopefully see each other maybe tonight, but if not, we'll see each other on Friday and begin the new year. Be safe. People, you guys have each other's numbers. You have ways of communicating with each other. If there's a lonely moment, New Year's Eve is tough sometimes. If there's a lonely moment, send me a nude pic. I'm playing. Send me a Happy New Year. Say what's up, Mike, and I will definitely text you back. Let's be here for each other. You have a community of people who fuck with you in a good way. So let's continue this on. Be absolutely safe, but be absolutely present in your days and in your moments. Every minute that we are on this planet is an absolute blessing and a gift. So you know how we get there. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in this life. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone, anything, or any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C. Chung, Kamari, Amani, Dr. Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless. For Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. For 2025, may see you tonight, but if I don't, for 2025, for the last time, we are gone. Gone then.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.